Hello, Scorpios, and here is your April reading for the ego tripping sessions for shadow work. I do 2 scenarios. Let's get started. And then let's pull these out too. Alright. Don't want to keep y'all waiting too much longer. Okay, so here's the first scenario. For the first scenario, we have unleash your creativity. Alright, so maybe there are some things you've been wanting to do, businesses you wanted to start, but either you didn't have the time to, or maybe you want to do something new, but you're not sure how to start, how to go about it. Let's see, what is the reason behind that? Okay. Alright, so you made a decision to start something new, something that you always felt like you could do, but maybe you didn't have someone to teach you how to do it, or you're not sure if you don't have the experience to. But no matter whether you feel like you have the experience or not, you need to go ahead and step forward and try and just give it your best shot and step away from this old feelings you have, or worry or anxiety that's been bothering you. Maybe you have some naysayers around you who are saying that you can't do it, and take that step forward. I mean, you did everything that you could. You tried out other ways and it just didn't work out. And even though it may feel like the cards are stacked against you and the victory is still going to happen, it's just going to have to come at a slower pace. So you're going to have to take your time. Don't rush yourself. Don't overburden yourself. Maybe start delegating out some work that you have going on, and dig deeper into it, and seek help on it. Don't try to do it all on your own, because if you try to do it on your own, I know it's the easiest way. Sometimes it feels like it, because then you probably have too many people around you that are making you feel like that is so outrageous. Why you want to go that route? You went to school for this. You got this however many number of degrees or certification in this, and now you're gonna jump out and go way outfield. But this is something that you've been holding on to for a long time, and now it's time for you to go on ahead and start manifesting this new idea, that's I feel like you were meant to do. So you got to take that leap of faith, and your spirit guides and everything will be around you to help you figure out the way things that needed to go. And sometimes you're locked away from doing something or going somewhere is because it wasn't the time for you to do it, but now is the time for you to move forward and leap out. And right, because this card has come up, which is change. It's time for you to make the change. Scorpios, that's my sun sign. We don't like change. We can't stand it. It makes we're fixed signs. It makes us aggravated. So I get that completely. But if you stay fixated too long, you can't grow. And sometimes, but a rose can grow from concrete. So you just have to push forward and try in order to bring that light into you. This feeling of fulfillment that you're looking for, you're going to have to push forward and try. So let's see how we can get this change to come about. You have people around you who can help you, but you just got to let that stubbornness go. Maybe it's a trade or something. I'm looking at this. Spirit is bringing my eyes to this little steampunk thing. Maybe you have like a welding business or something that you want to get into. Whether you like it, this change is going to happen. So it's best for you to just go ahead and jump on it while you can be ahead of the game and not behind the game. And see, there's the High Priestess coming up again. So it's something that you were really, really meant to do. And there's the Eight of Cups showing up again. So, yeah, darling, daughter, son, my baby, you're going to have to step forward and move in the best light for you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking a leap of faith. You're going to have to. Because you got the step. You want to move ahead and you have the wisdom within you to do it, and your intuition is telling you to, but you're going to have to break away from these friends. They're going to celebrate. You think they're celebrating with you, but they're not. So you're going to may have to change the scenery, get you a circle of friends who have the same interest as you. And then once you do that, you won't be up worrying about things so much. And the help that you need will be on your way. Maybe it's someone from your past who can help you with this. Maybe you need to go back to journaling and trust your intuition. Look deep. It's a dream that you have, but from your past. It's maybe something that you dreamt about as a child. Spirit, tell me about this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. Okay, maybe it's something that you kept secret for so long. Or maybe something that you tried to do in the background and you let it go. But now it's time for you to pick it right back up. So try to go back to, the theme for April has always been go back to something that you always wanted to do. Since this High Priestess is coming up, tell me about this High Priestess. Spirit, tell me about this High Priestess. Okay. So trust yourself. You already made the decision to do it. And you have the energy and the desire to move forward. You just gotta build you a system or environment around you that's beneficial to this dream that you have, this desire that you have. Yeah, these friends, they don't want you to move forward. They want you to feel like you don't have the resources to do it, but you do. Or maybe they making you feel like you're doing too much. Maybe you're trying to force your friends or these individuals to feel as if maybe you're feeling like if you can get them to like it, then it'll be okay. But that's not what you really want. Sometimes friends are in your life for a season, so you don't really, they helped you before, and there's the Eight of Cups again. You're going to have to break away from somebody or something. Or maybe just do it in secret. You don't have to really tell them about it. They don't have to know. I mean, because we all have we have a group of friends at work. We have a group of friends when we're at home chilling. We have another set of people that we go to when we need advice. I mean, you don't go to the beauty shop with the same people that you go shopping with. I mean, you have if you have a friend that you know is not about being being in a relationship and wants to live like the glamorous life and chill out all the time and club and stuff, but you looking for a relationship. You don't go to a relationship or advice for someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So be mindful of who you talk to when you're dealing with, when you talking about this thing that you are bringing into light, that you're trying to breathe life into. Be mindful of that. What is this? Is this a bow on her dress? It's a flower. I'm not sure what flower that is. You're gonna have to put in the work with her with this wrenching. It's wrenching. I'm country, y'all. So be mindful of me. Be kind about how I say my words. But you're gonna have to find a balance in it and stand up for yourself. Don't be, if you run into your friends and you hanging out with this group of people and they like, who are these? Your friends don't have to. They don't have ownership of you. So you have a right to go wherever you choose. Okay, so let's get a card of advice for this reading. Spirit, what advice? Okay, messenger of thought. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know will meet or someone who loves to learn or share knowledge. Why that sentence doesn't feel right to me? Will meet or you are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. Okay. This person is brilliant, truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. Okay. In other words, whatever new adventure or project that you're going to have, that you're about to jump into, is going to take some work. You're going to have to learn some things. You're going to have to gain some experience, get some practice in it. It's going to be something that you're going to have to learn and grow over time. So when you get your information, review it carefully. Seek counseling. Get you some friends, some intellectuals of the same mind as you with this business that you're going into. And be truthful with yourself and still be respectful. Now, don't burn bridges with your old friends. Let me correct myself. If I haven't, it's okay to keep the friends that you have around if they're giving you that freedom. You feel like you still have your freedom to grow. Now, but at the same time, start networking and building relationships with people in the field that you're trying to go to. Now, if the friends that you have or associates that you have right now are not allowing you to grow, then you may have to let them go. You can't carry dead weight. That doesn't work. I know they say you can't take everybody with you, but you can still visit them from time to time, as long as if they give you that positive energy to keep pushing. They remind you of, look how, you can do it, or look where you came from. You had them type of friends that's like forever cheerleaders. Keep those around. And friends that you can have fun with whenever you need a break from the stresses of the day. Keep those friends around. But the ones who are just constantly nagging, ain't happy about nothing, they getting a stimulus check, but they want more than the $1,200, or they take the $1,200 and they don't really spend it on things that are beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, be mindful, stay encouraged, get your information and work that shit out. Okay. All right, so let's get to the second one. I want these cards back though, because these are my interpretation cards. Alrighty. Yeah. All right. Let's get these out the way. And let's go to the, okay, 8 of Cups. It keep popping out. You gotta move, mama. Okay, daddy, whoever you are. Poppy, you got to let it go. Second group. Take off your mask. Ooh, who lying? Let's see who lying. Let's see who's lying. Let's put these cards back as well. All right. Who lying to my babies? Because we ain't got time for that. All right. If somebody has been not being truthful about some things, that is going to come to light. Because I don't know about you. Whatever situation that has been going out of hand, maybe you've been waiting on a case to be resolved or a serious issue to be resolved, is now coming. What's meant to happen, what is meant to happen will happen. In other words, okay? All right, and you miss a possibility. You may get some money from it. May not be what you exactly wanted. May not be the lesson that you wanted to learn per se, but it's something that it's a hard lesson that you probably didn't like, or maybe it's from something that you should have learned a long time ago, but you kept running away from it. Yeah. So, but in order for you to get to this new stage that you're in life, this had to occur. So basically, karma is coming back, and what I'm saying by that is not necessarily bad karma, but the end result, the effect had to happen, had to come to pass. Okay, so then now you have this masculine energy here of the King of Pentacles. Maybe you need to let go of a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and maybe there is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's coming through to help you out. Maybe you was looking at your resources too much, when really you should be thinking about what you're necessarily doing with it. You thinking maybe you can't move forward because you don't have enough, but maybe you need to rethink what are you doing with the resources that you have too as well. And once you do that, focus on building on top of what you have, and not being so greedy or malice or constantly moving all the time but not necessarily going anywhere. You get what I'm saying? You're doing so much. You're giving this look of, I'm prepared, I got this going on, I'm staying busy. I know some people like to say a busybody is someone who's always in somebody's business, and maybe this is a scenario where because sometimes when you don't want to deal with your own mess, you like to get into other people's messes. I know that's why I love reality TV. It kind of distracts me from the stress I have going on in my life. I would sit down and watch me some Love and Hip Hop. I will watch me. I love my YouTube series reality shows too, like Chasing Dallas, Chasing Atlanta. Sometimes YouTube mess be off the chain too. If you really want something to distract yourself from, but don't watch it too much because it can get in your system. And maybe that's what has happened. You've got so evolved in other people's situations to where you can't really focus on your own. And it's time for you to look at your own problems and issues so you can get yourself together and take advantage of this quiet time that we have. Right. So maybe you so boggled down with trying to look the part that you got everything together, but you're not really realizing that you already do, You don't have to do so much extra. You don't have to do the most for people to see who you really are. And 9 chances out of 10, people already see who you are and they like who you are. They just don't understand why you do all of this extra stuff. Like sometimes maybe you don't need, I don't know why I'm thinking about makeup. You know how sometimes you already have a cute nose? Some people have like the cutest noses, but then all of a sudden they want to highlight and contour it to where it almost disappears. And it's like your face is already cute. Why are you doing that? See, going too far. You don't have to. So find the balance in it. There's that high priestess again. All right, so find the balance in what you're doing. If you take this mask off, slow down and pay attention to what you already have, the resources that you have, and you won't be as focused on this one cup. Don't look at all of this other stuff that you have going on the inside. Outside of you. Focus on the things that you have available to you. You don't have to force someone or something to see the value that you have. Even with this moon energy, you have to go deep and look at you. Kind of stay inside. That's another feeling I'm getting with this moon energy. Maybe you need to take some time to yourself. Break away from everybody. And dig deeper. Cover up a little bit. Not necessarily, I'm not talking about clothes. But keep some information to yourself. You don't have to tell everybody everything. If you can give a little, but then keep some for yourself. Because notice how she's giving out these gifts. I don't know why my nose is running all of a sudden. Excuse me. But she still have some coins available for herself. So there's nothing wrong with being charitable. But make sure your cup is full first. Make sure your bills are paid first before you help somebody with theirs. And then everybody can celebrate each other evenly. You get what I'm saying? Everybody celebrates everyone for who they are. These ladies here, they so different. One is kind of like a city girl. She kind of have like her retro 80s things going. This one, she kind of give me Bohemian Rhapsody type feels. And this one, she's like a fly girl. But they still celebrate each other. And then if you let those worries go and lay some of this stuff down, get rid of some of this extra stuff that you worrying about that you necessarily don't have to, things will get better and get back to the order that it needs to be. Tell me about this 9 of Swords. Spirit, what's going on with this 9 of Swords? Okay, 9 of Wands. Maybe in reverse. Maybe there's a fire sign individual around you who kind of pops in every once in a while. Maybe you want a relationship with the person, but it don't look like it's going to happen. Maybe you need to take some time away from this person. See if they'll come out during the day instead of trying to come by at night. You probably know this about this person because it's the High Priestess again. Excuse me. That you know this person really isn't feeling for you. Y'all don't have the same opinion about your relationship or meaning behind it. They probably tell you promises of a relationship, but you know deep down it's not. So whoever this is, fire energy around you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, whoever that person is, maybe you need, if you let that person go, then things could probably move ahead. Tell me about this Temperance in reverse. What you being greedy about or being overindulgent about? What's that about? A Nine of Swords. And the Temperance in reverse again. Okay, so whatever is something that you're moving too fast on, get you some more information about it first. Nothing wrong with drinking. Just don't drink so much social drink. I understand anxiety right now is off the chain. Trust, I understand, daughter. But don't use that as an excuse to get yourself out of balance. You still have to slow down. And I know it's hard. And it's tough. I get it. But it's not worth it in the end. If you have an air sign individual maybe around you during this time, so a lot of times air signs, especially like Libras, they always try to help you find the balance in things. Maybe talk to an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, and I keep hearing Libra though. And Aquarius. They will, maybe they'll help you out. What's going on? Maybe this air sign person will help you break out of this. What? It's not good for you in the end. You have to make this change. You have to. So maybe you have a message, a text message, or is there an email or something that you got that kind of triggered you to go down this path? Or a settlement or a decision that was handed down that kind of triggered you to go this far. Or maybe you're afraid of a decision that happens. But sometimes even if we get like a decision that we think or answer that doesn't, we feel like it's not for our benefit in the beginning, sometimes it's blocking something worse from happening. Okay? Something has to come to an end, and it ends a cycle for you, for us. So what I'm feeling is, or what I'm feeling from Spirit is that whatever you're trying to use to distract yourself from an issue that you have or something that's going on, it's something that has to happen in order for you to realize the blessings that you have around you. Okay? And once you recognize those blessings, then you can be who you truly are. And you can do the work that you were meant to do of helping others. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to be the person that we're meant to be. And as we become the person who we are meant to be, we in turn help somebody else. And that's the cycle of life, that everything is the way of everything goes. Circle of Life, Lion King, Mufasa, Simba, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get this final outcome card. Ooh, my nose, top of my nose is itching. I hate that. Okay, what's advice we have? Healer of Abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. The situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open minded and nurturing. Okay, so there's a change that's coming, but you have to continue to put that effort forward. And as you do that, your friends and family will see who you are and what you do, and they will celebrate you. But they can't, there's nothing like being who you are, and then people who really truly love you and who really care about you, they can tell when you're doing something that's in your element, and they will celebrate you otherwise, because they see that you are happy, and then in turn that makes them happy for you. I know some people like to half-ass say, well, if you like it, I love it. But some people like to say that as like a fuck off, excuse my French. But when people genuinely, but there's a difference between, and you can feel when people are happy for you because you are happy. They don't really ask questions. If they ask questions, it's because they're interested in what you're doing, and it's not coming from a place of judgment. You know what I mean? So trust yourself, take off the mask, see the beauty that you have inside you, and fertilize that, build on that. And whatever temptations that you have that are pushing you away from it, do what you can to build the habit of weaning yourself off of that habit. Okay? And all right, Scorpios, these are the ego tripping sessions for April. Comment below and let me know if it was beneficial to you or helpful or not. I don't mind. Let me know that too. And I'll talk to you guys later, okay?